Yo, what is up guys? Cooking Universe here, and today guys, if you are looking for healthy recipes including this maple glazed chicken with potatoes, then you are in the right place. So without further ado, let's get into the ingredients. First things first, you're gonna need your potatoes. Now I like the Idaho red skin potatoes, but you can use whatever you want. And I usually like to use about 4 of them. Next up, you're gonna need 1 pound of chicken tenders, 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, or whatever you want, honestly. A half a cup of maple syrup, a half an onion, and that is it. So without further ado, let's get into the recipe. You know what I'm about to say, but first things first, 24 hours before you cook this beautiful recipe, make sure to remove the chicken from the freezer and put it into the fridge to thaw out 24 hours before cooking it. Now what you do is you get a pot and fill it up with water. Now you get your 4 potatoes and wash them all off under the sink, because I don't know where else you'd be washing them at, you know what I'm saying? And make sure to cut all the bad skin off of the potatoes. And then cut the potatoes. Once you cut the potatoes into bite-sized little potatoes, then put it into the pot. Put the lid onto the pot and then turn the stove on high until it starts to boil. Once the potatoes start boiling, make sure to reduce the heat to about medium and then just simmer for about 20 minutes. Get the chicken tenders out and then cut all the fat off of them. Only if you want though. And then put the chicken into the skillet. And whoop-de-doo, I made a mistake. I was supposed to put the extra virgin olive oil into the skillet before the chicken and cook it. But I cooked some of the chicken before putting the extra virgin olive oil in. Once all the chicken tenders are in the skillet, set the temperature to about 225 degrees or so for about 5 to 8 minutes per side. I did 7 minutes because you know the extra 2 minutes. While the chicken and the potatoes are cooking, make sure to chop the onion in half and then cut it off. Once the 5 minutes, or 6, or 7, or 8 minutes if you want, are up with the chicken, then make sure to flip it over and do it all again. And this is the point where I realized that I didn't put the extra virgin olive oil in. So right then and there, I decided to pour some in, because it's never too late, you know what I'm saying? Up, I interrupt this video to give a humongous shout out to Ibotta, the place where if you buy certain groceries from a certain grocery store, you get cash back on the groceries that you bought. I have saved a ton of money off some of these ingredients of this recipe. All you gotta do is just use my referral code when you sign up, link in the description below. And once you submit your first receipt on Ibotta, you get an extra $10 back on groceries. But that is only if you use my referral code. And the best part about Ibotta is that it is completely free to sign up. But I would like to put a disclaimer on here to say that I also make $10 on Ibotta too when you sign up using my referral code. Once those 20 minutes are up with the potatoes, make sure to check and see if they're soft enough. And they weren't that soft, so I just let them sit on medium-high heat until they were softened. I feel like medium-low heat is just too low. Once those 5 to 8 minutes are over with the chicken, make sure to cut it up with a knife and see if they're pink or not. And they didn't look super pink, just a little bit pink, so I just let them stay in there, to be honest. Just to be safe, because you know, you don't want to have undercooked chicken. Ugh. Once I saw the potatoes were softened, what you gotta do, turn off the stove and drain out the potatoes. Once the chicken starts looking more white than pink, or just not pink at all anymore, then make sure to get it out of the skillet and put it on a plate or wherever you want. So it's said to stir the maple syrup into the skillet, scraping up and dissolving any brown flavor bits from the skillet. So I did that, and well, I wasn't really able to scrape it up. So that was very interesting. Make sure to shake the potatoes up while they're in the drainer, you know what I'm saying. Get all the water out, and then put them back into the pot. Next up, put the onions into the skillet. Mix the onions all in along with the syrup and the oil and some of the chicken possibly. And while I'm mixing the onions up, if you're interested in discovering more about getting cash back on groceries, then be sure to check out Ibotta at the link in the description below. So in order to serve this, what you gotta do is you gotta place the potatoes onto a serving platter, top with the chicken tenders, and pour the maple sauce over the chicken. So you know what I did? I just dumped everything into the skillet and just mixed them around and just called it a recipe. And then voila, you got your maple glazed chicken with potatoes. Alrighty guys, so I'm feasting in my room right now, but this is the chicken. Covered it with syrup too. Potato, onion. Yeah, this is good. 10 out of 10, would highly recommend. Oh, didn't see you guys there. Well guys, that's been the video, so make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you do not miss any more videos helping you out cook the healthy, cheap, and easy way. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.